It's rare for a course instructor to hope that the knowledge you gain will never be of use to you, but this is precisely the case. My name is Maxim Krupski, and I sincerely wish peace for you and your country. I really hope that you never face the threat of a drone attack. I am a pastor, journalist, and traveler. I have traveled more than 80,000 kilometers across my country, which is suffering from aggression. I continue to live and work here. I clearly remember the day I first saw a Shahed-type drone in the sky. It was in the suburbs of Kyiv. The day was clear, and at first all we could hear was an annoying sound like the hum of a moped. It was flying at a high altitude. A few other people and I started taking pictures of it. It looked quite harmless, and no one even thought to hide. A false sense of detachment set in. It seemed unlikely that it could harm you specifically. After all, you're not a factory or an oil tanker. The drone was right above our heads. A few minutes later, attempts began to shoot it down with machine guns. We heard bursts of fire and I moved closer to a thick tree just in case. They missed. The drone flew away. It seemed like a slow and easy target, but it was too high for the machine guns. About 10 minutes passed and it returned. More attempts to shoot it down, and so on several times. The whole time we stood in the street watching what was happening. I strongly advise against doing this. Then we heard a fighter jet and there was a massive explosion that made us duck to the ground. The drone had been destroyed. Since then, I've found myself in the path of drones more than once. I was also at the site of a drone attack, and I want to say this. This threat is greatly underestimated. And my behavior that first time was the exact opposite of how one should act in such situations. In this course, you will learn 1. What a drone is and why this threat should not be underestimated. 2. What methods exist to counter drones and how can they affect the civilian population. 3. What is the most effective way to protect against drones. 4. What steps can reduce the risk. 5. What to do after an attack. And we'll definitely talk about how to maintain mental health in times like these. Once again, I wish you peace, but I am certain knowledge is essential. Knowledge reduces damage. Knowledge saves lives.